I already noticed it. I didn't even have to double check to see if that was the one they wanted to go with. MGS is male gossip session. Tell me about this male gossip session. Tell me about this male gossip session. They could be gossiping about your social media platform, or you're a tarot reader and they're gossiping about you. This could be gangstalking to get a reaction out of you. These men who they're experiencing judgment for talking. This is men. This is why I made the decision that I did. It has to happen. Now they're worried. Why? Because they're learning about energy coming back, karma, that this shit is not a joke, that it's real. Tell me about this worry. Somebody may need to go to the clinic, damn it. It's going to be coming back as a bunch of different things. It's not going to be coming back as gossip about them. It's going to be coming back as loss of life, loss of health, vision. They just put in my head, vision. If somebody was saying that you weren't gifted, if you're a tarot reader and somebody's saying, yeah, you can't see, or you whatever, you weren't doing it right, somebody's eyes may be getting blurry, or they may go blind. Loss of money, mystic, yeah. Intimate union. You're definitely a divine being. No doubt. And they laughed and joked and yeah. Oh, yo, come here. Yo. Real childish. Very immature. Women that are strong and confident. I don't know about the rest of you, but if I was sitting around a bunch of guys and I just nonstop, it would be different. There would be times where I would step in and say something and defend the woman, especially if she wasn't there to defend herself, or even right in the room. But I wouldn't just sit there and listen. I would have to leave or speak up. And this person is beautiful. I guess, why is this a thing when it comes to targeting women? Why is it different if the woman is beautiful as opposed to the woman possibly being less attractive in their eyes? It's more acceptable to have that be done to a woman because she doesn't look a certain way? Nobody should have this happen. I don't care if you're a man, a woman, a child, or whatever. Nobody was given life to have to worry about people spying and listening for your passwords and doing shit to your car and covertly trying to get you fired and divorced. What makes one do this? They got themselves caught in this shit. A firm foundation that you're a solid motherfucker. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Now, this is a lot of beauty. This is female energy, but it doesn't have to. You could just be a very handsome man and they were doing this to you. And yeah, the universe. Your face could look like this. You could have that type of face. I don't know if it's the shape, but the universe teaching them some harsh lessons. Tell me about the universe. Yeah. You're celebrated by the universe. They could have thought that, I don't know if you have any friends or you're an introvert, your channel or your platform could be your best friend, your go-to, your outlet. And these guys thought there was something wrong with you. Maybe they don't believe in tarot. They thought that supernatural was weird. They don't believe in aliens. It's a mix of things. But you're bringing a lot of attention to certain things. Yeah, you're speaking. You're very good at speaking. They could have said that you were uneducated. What is it that you're saying that's leaving these guys like this? Now that there's attention drawn to them, they wanted to gossip all day, and now all of a sudden, boom, all eyes on you. Whatever you're saying, is this judgment, Queen of Swords? Ooh-wee. Let me get some of these. Your biggest fans. There's a mix. Some don't want to say that they like you. These are followers, not a leader. A leader would step up in a room full of people talking shit on somebody and say, I actually like that person. That's a leader. There's a mix, and so I guess this is just how it usually is. It feels we're grade school. Poisoned you and others, and you're bright. Someone could have said, oh, this one's not too bright, or if they're messing with this stuff, they're not too bright, and it turns out you're a good speaker, you're well learned, you're very spiritual. Maybe they're not used to that. Secretly watches games, so you're not always watching. Right? I have MOGD and SE. I guess this is the one that likes to start and sit there. This is the one that starts the gossip. Hey man, look at that. Look at the way look at this. Look at that. Oh yeah, look. Boofinite. I hope this isn't a father, but I guess that don't really matter anymore. Boofinite. What is this? Hold on to everything. There are some people that hold on to everything someone says. You ever have a situation where you say a whole bunch of shit and 90% of the shit that you say is substance and it's aha moments, and then 10% of your shit is, all right, so I said this and whatever. They only hold on to that 10%. They didn't get nothing out of it, nothing else. No lessons, no thank you, I didn't even realize this myself. The few small things that possibly made you look like a fraud or inauthentic, that's the one they hold on to. That's a broken and hurt person. They could have said you were on speed. Is it because of how fast you do? It depends on who you are if you read cards fast. They could have said you were on some crack or some shit like that. Focused on finding worth in beauty in circumstances or items that others may regard as ugly. You know beauty is skin deep. I don't know what you look like. You could be beautiful on the inside and look a whole bunch on the outside. You could be beautiful on the inside and out. Yeah, for my personal situation, they were using the contrast and filters to make me look like something that I'm not. Videotaped you without consent. I believe this is happening to a lot of tarot readers, especially if you're exposing things. Basically, if you're going against the grain, whatever that would be to you. I don't really hear many tarot readers exposing the shit that I expose. I think all of them just kind of left it up to me because they could probably pull cards on me and see the shit that was happening and the shit that was coming and was like, I'm out. So I have no problem doing it. I mean, I didn't know it was going to get to this point. Honest cop. Let me find out. Tell me about this honest cop. Tell me about this honest cop. It doesn't feel like, yeah, very manipulative. They're a Gemini or they're a gaslighting, and they could have said what? Yeah, the truth. They alter the truth. This would be someone that's not a complete liar, but they alter the truth to fit their narrative about a death. What's this? At their job? Is this another cop? Yeah, somebody's having a hard time. Family and relationships. Did they alter the truth about a death and say that this person had something to do with it? I guess these are the guys that are in this gossiping circle. One was talking about how they could have said that you watch gay porn. They could have said that you poisoned a husband. They could have said that you murdered somebody. And it turns out, I don't know what it turns out for you. I guess it's different for all of you. For tarot readers that are exposing things and you're getting gangstalked, they may ask your pendulums and pull cards. They may have cameras, put cameras in your home in places that you wouldn't appreciate cameras being. Shower heads, fire alarms, the television. For somebody, they came in and they replaced the television that you had. You may not even realize it. Or someone you live with allowed it. Said, hey, I bought a TV, but really this person works through a government agency or like a secret society because they wanted to videotape you. They wanted to watch you. It makes me wonder how many people are actually being live streamed. Is this like the new thing now that everybody's doing? They could have thought you were a feminist. For somebody you are. I don't like that term at all. I don't like women who just only stand up and defend women. I went the route of defending men too and got this. I'm disappointed with both. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm disappointed with both. In my situation specifically, I'm just disappointed. Other people underestimate you. I guess these guys did. Let's find out some more stuff. Is this shit happening daily with you? I don't know how bad it is for some of you. This is a new thing that they're doing too, is putting cameras, monitors, thermal cameras. What they've been doing with me here has been, feels like 11 and Stranger Things, where they have been testing and recording my thoughts and to see if I have impure thoughts and studying my consciousness, how quickly I can go into meditation. But that wasn't enough. They had to start putting filters on my face for where the main camera is, because there's usually a jealous bitch behind it that doesn't like the fact that I was probably getting compliments, so they wanted me to age and look older. And that's a broken individual. If it's not a female, I would be even more mortified if it was a male. All right. Heard my parents having sex. Were your parents even involved with this? Tell me about the parents. You disappointed in your parents? Did they sit there and watch? Or there's some kind of communication that you're going to be disappointed. Karmic in nature. I mean, did your parents target you at your home? If they're sitting there, if they're there, or they even speak with your neighbors, let's say your parents come over and they know that this is happening to you, they seem more inclined to speak with your neighbors and the people in your community that are doing this to you as opposed to you. Followers. Okay. What is this? Somebody fighting over a pregnancy as well. 5, there could be 5, 6, 5 to 8 children. Somebody got themselves caught up with the judicial system too, though. You'd be real disappointed to find out that your parents may have wound up playing a part in even trying to get you arrested for some kind of big payout. Queen of Cups, either she's a Libra or she could be a water sign, a mother. Were you putting messages out on your platform about your mom? That's what it feels like. That she was an overthinker. I'll just call it an overthinker. Constantly. There's something, I guess, where you were speaking and it was probably helping you heal, and I'm guessing some other people heal. If this isn't tarot, then you have a platform speaking about something that's helping. And I guess this person just couldn't. This person doesn't know how to just let shit go. If this would be, we're cutting it out. We're good. I don't need to talk to you anymore. All we do is argue and fight. Cool. But this person likes to see you like this. I don't know what your relationship with your mom is like. It feels like you always wind up being the one to call and go, so, all right, are we good? Or do you want to go to lunch? And she thrives off of that. She loves it. And I'm guessing you didn't do it this time, or something different happened. Now what? So she's always trying to get you all up in your head. And you stayed loyal to this mom. Even when she talks shit on you. She talks shit on you. She can't stand that you're happy. You could be a Leo, or the mother, or somebody is. She doesn't like the fact that you have strong spiritual gifts. You're solid on that. I feel like you're just a solid person. Period. You could be a Pisces. She's always wanted to try and stop you. She's knocking you all the time. You walk in and she knows you just got your hair done. She'll be the one that makes the cocky comment, your mother. Oh, yeah, everybody's like, oh, I love it. Like, oh, what'd you do? Get it shorter this time than last time? That. Come in. I got hired. What place did you get hired? So-and-so. Oh, so-and-so works there. I heard, you really want to work there? Meanwhile, she's telling you if you don't get a job in like 3 days, you're out on the street. It seems like an addiction to that. I don't know if she did this with your other siblings. Yes. Oh, your mom was... Okay, here's another scenario. You and your friend go out. You both get your hair done. Your best friend. God forbid it's a male. She's a flirt. Oh, God, she's a flirt. You and your friend both come back. Oh, hey, we got our hair done. She's going to give your friend a whole bunch of props. Oh, I love it. I love this color. Intentionally. This is intentional. And then what? Constantly judging you. I don't know what this mom has done since you were a child. It feels like harsh punishment, unnecessary grounding. Like, what did I do? Were you like this as a kid? Like, did you isolate yourself from other kids, or not feel like you even wanted to play with other kids? Did you feel alone? Your mom was an opportunist, and there's your father right there, King of Swords. He could be an air sign or an earth sign, but this was what it was. I need this man to help take care of me. I don't think she even thought about the child, to tell you the truth. I think you were, well, I guess the kid too, when a real mom would have thought of the child first. Now, this man, when he offered his love to this woman, was like, woo-wee, this is the one right here, right? Tower moment. What is it? I'm pregnant. Ha! Now, he could have been traveling. He could have, for somebody, he was on the other side of the world. Hold on. I think this mom was trying to figure out, how can I have this life that I envisioned? I see it on TV. She could have watched soap operas a lot and just constantly wanted to have the life of somebody she watched on TV. So I'm guessing that they went out or hung out and befriended each other. There could have been some drinking. Boom. Next thing you know, all right, we're getting married. We're pregnant. I'm getting married. Now, she could have felt alone for some reason, depending on whether your dad worked a lot or military, or he wasn't around a lot in the beginning. She could have been flirting with other guys while your dad was away, wherever this is that he was away, because I feel space. Now, I know that your dad was probably like, I should have wore protection with this one. I don't even know what I was thinking. I know it. I should have just walked away completely. At some point, this is what he was thinking. I'm getting nothing out of this marriage. I can justify this as something. Nagging, nitpicking, doing the basic. That wore off, though. The love part wore off. I know that I need to do this because this man takes care of everything. That never wore off, because that's something where she feels instinctively she has to do. This could be cooking, cleaning. What are you going to do? Lay around on the couch all day? You know, at some point, there's going to be a conversation had about this. She was very good at doing what she needed to do to perform her wifely duties. She could have spied or found out that he was Either one of them was cheating or one of them cheated. And I feel like it was because he was having a hard time or she was having a hard time finding happiness, and that could have been dead. Like the love just went away. It just doesn't feel like it's just cold. It feels cold. What is that? What is that word? Frigid. Frigid? Okay. I don't use that word. And I think that he wanted to turn his back and leave, but he got a hold on him somehow. I don't know if it's... I knew it. I was going to say it, just gaslighting. Very good at making him feel like he's the problem all the time. Okay. She could have been doing black magic on him. She could have been sticking some shit in his food or something to... Like, why can't I leave this woman? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. This, she doesn't like any attention being drawn to herself, though. I don't know. Maybe that's what stressed you out as a child, was whatever happened with this mom, she had a hard time admitting that she was wrong, so she would put all the attention on you. You could have been, there could have been things that your mother told your father that you did as a child that you never even did. Queen of Swords. I don't really feel like you spoke to this mom a lot. Did you really have a lot of conversations with this mom? I think because your mom is such a good manipulator with her words, she just assumes that everybody is too. And it doesn't feel like she has a lot of conversations of substance. I don't know if you spoke to this mom. She could have thought you were always lying. Every time you say something, it feels like you were made to feel like you were lying, even if you were telling the truth. Holding on. This feels like grudges with the littlest shit. I believe that... Oh, wow. This is female with a lot of passion, the King of Swords passion. Maybe that bothered her, that everything that you do, you have a passion for. You do it 100%. Hold on. You moved away and didn't want to deal with this shit from your past. That's not an easy thing to do. I think you started looking at shit differently. You could have found calmness and serenity in your life. This could have been with drinking, smoking, doing drugs. Somebody didn't believe you. She only believes if you are doing it. If she hears, if somebody calls and says, yo, I just saw so-and-so with a crack pipe hanging off his lip or her lip. Oh, yeah, I'm not surprised. Somebody calls and says, yo, you know, your child is sober for 6 months, or, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. I guess you just didn't do things for this mom anymore. Did that bother her? This is legacy. This is royalty. You could be a fire sign or an earth sign. It doesn't matter. This is beautiful. Very jealous. You handle yourself in a certain way. This mom loved to get you to pop off. I don't know what she's like when she's angry and she argues, but it seems like she liked to bring that out in you and then look at you with crazy eyes. I believe that you handled things as much as you can, I guess, with grace and class. You're verbal. There's something about this Queen of Swords coming out earlier that I keep focusing on, that it's the way that you speak. You were more mature when you would have these altercations with your mother than your own mother was. Would she even, for somebody, I think she would even use words that you use. Like that. What are you doing? You're just mimicking what I said yesterday. Copycat. A mini you, but the older version. Said you were crazy because what you were... I don't even know if you're exposing things in the world, but I feel like I'm talking to some people who have social media platforms and you started exposing shit in the world, or if you're a tarot reader, you started reading, and I think your mom thought that every time you were talking about a mother, that it was her. You are a complete mystery to these people. How do you know the things that you do? She loved to get you to react. Sociopathy. All right. Tell me about this. You are a complete mystery to these people, and they can't figure you out. Why? It wasn't that hard. What is this? They don't want you to be confident, and This is courageous. They want you to be, this is the mom, right? This is putting an end to self-esteem, confidence. That's what this card is to me. She likes it better when you were like this. Oh, you want to do it that way. But it's hard for her to hide this anymore. Eventually, it becomes wide open, basically. These kind of moms, they hide this for a very long time. And it's not really like it's even hidden. There are people in the family and even friends of your mom that know that this has been going on for a while. Like, you seem like you were even jealous of so-and-so when they were a child. It didn't seem like you really wanted to spend so much time with this kid. You were always dropping them off at your mother's or your sister's, or your mom thought that, oh, did she try to get you locked up? For somebody, you did jail time, and it was because of your mother. And then what happened when you left? She wanted to get... You could have been locked up in the past and got lucky somehow. And you walked, or some kind of crazy thing happened where it wasn't as bad as it was supposed to be. It's because you're always protected by the universe. You were protected from so many things. You could have known somebody or just got a lucky break. And it feels like... You could have this situation where, let's say that you're a beautiful woman. The COs at the jail could have said, I don't know if your mom's in the judicial system for somebody, or she knows people in the judicial system, or somehow she knew someone who worked at that particular jail. And even the people who worked in the jail were speaking highly of you. This would be karma for your mom. She'd leave you high and dry. Did you call your mom to bail you out or to do something? Or you could never get something out of this mom without her throwing something in your face, or some kind of pick you up from somewhere. You run out of gas. Your car didn't start. Whatever. Last minute I'm running, and can you... You speak with love. And I think that she was trying to turn you into something else. When you spoke to this mom and you told her how you felt about what you guys were going through, you couldn't help but speak from a loving place. And instead of appreciating that, she took that as weak, or that she's got you now and that you're going to kiss her ass. And maybe you did. I don't know. Maybe you did. But you freed yourself from this. She's this mother. Everything is everybody else's doing. This mom's getting exposed for doing black magic. She could have got involved with some chaos magic to get you locked up, trying to keep you stuck. There's probably something that's coming your way where this mom is, I'll be damned if you're getting it. You every time something is supposed to go against you, it works out for you. And it's because you're an earth angel. You're different. You come from some type of bloodline where you don't even know how many times your mom has waited for you to fall on your face, whether she played a part in it or whether she just enjoyed watching you fall on your face. And every time you were supposed to, either you got right back up again because you're supernaturally strong, driven, it's in your DNA, or something backfired constantly in your whole life. You didn't even know this was happening, but your mom did. Your mom noticed. I don't know if anybody else did, but they may, once this comes out, like, oh shit, it really felt like, you're right. This built up so much more anger in this woman. You didn't even realize it was happening. Why are you getting more angry? None of the magic that this mother did worked. Constantly disappointed. Try to turn you, because Knight of Cups, this is my sweetheart, in the reverse. Trying to make you look like evil or cold, and I guess just like her. It feels like she wanted to swap. She wanted that loving side that you embodied, and she couldn't. She just don't have it. She doesn't have it. She's trying to block your intuition. I don't know. She was sticking some shit in your food too. Yeah, doing that. Now the truth is coming out, and you're going to be moving away. You could have spoke about this on your platform as well, about your mother doing black magic or family members doing black magic, and she just threw herself under the bus by having a reaction to it. Did I say your name? Did I say it's my mother in particular? Why are you reacting like this? Did you do it? I guess this is going to be for somebody. Let me just see. What's the lesson? Stop saying yes to shit that you hate. And I'm guessing, I don't know how you feel about your mom. I don't know if you're quick to throw. This could have been drugs and alcohol. For someone, it's drinking, and you did. You either stopped completely, or it's a once in a while thing now. God, there's a Pisces here that's just like, I don't know what's up with this cat. The karma is they're experiencing delusion. I don't know what they did. You could be the tarot reader, and I don't know. I don't know what this Pisces is about, but I'm guessing that the mom didn't want to believe that you stopped partying or just made any changes in your life at all. Why is this though? Because I guess the mom can't change or stick to a certain path for long, or they don't really even know what she's on. Yeah, constant look. So you don't care. You had to say, I don't care if you believe me or not. I'm never going to get sober, or I'm never going to stop drinking, or I'm never going to get off whatever this addiction shit was that clearly was hurting her so much more than it was hurting you, I'm guessing. And she just didn't want to believe it. She could have this is even no sex. You could be celibate and she didn't want to believe that either. Constantly throwing digs at you. That's all I feel is constantly throwing digs. She did this in high school and blah, 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 and I know this, that. And are you ever happy for your child doing better? Ever? And people are starting to look at this mom like she's crazy now. Do you even know what your child's up to? Are you in your child's life enough or at all to even know whether they are stopping or doing better? Now they look like a fool because there's some kind of communication, and now people are going to be moving on and going, oh, okay, we know the truth. Gotcha. So the mom too. Okay, straight up. Oh boy. All right. Well, either way, I'm glad you got away from this mother. Toxic as shit. If you're a woman where a lot of women are jealous of you, doesn't matter what you look like, it's because of the kind of person that you are. There's a very good chance that your mother is one of your biggest enemies. We're not going nowhere. Love you, Philly out.